You are watching Tech Confessions, created by Amy Lewis and brought to you by VMware.
So welcome to Tech Confessions.
Thank you, Amy.
So we're here in the Back to the Future car, so we can talk about the past, the future. But to get us started, what was your software-defined moment? At what point in your IT career did you go, software, that's where it's at for me?
Oh, wow. Well, I think the answer comes in three parts. Because if you think of the software-defined moment in my career, early on when I started, which was in 81, I was 10 years old at the time.
Yeah, we'll program that right in.
Exactly, go back to that date. And we had this Sinclair ZX81, and I was programming away on it, and it had a 16K ROM pack slid into the back. And then when my mom would come over and put down the tea on the desk, and she put it down not gently enough, it would wobble, and I would lose the program.
Oh!
And you go like, oh, there should be a better solution to this, and I should start over. So that's really an indication of the dependency on the combinations of hardware, software. That was early on.
That's amazing.
Pretty clever. At the second part which was an eye opener for me was when I had a discussion with my kids. They're now 8 and 10, two boys, and this was like 2 years ago, so 6 and 8 at the time. And I said, Dad, yes, I want to watch the next part of this series, but it's not downloaded yet. And then I had to start the discussion about why it's called an episode, and that content is delivered over time. And my kids are not used to it anymore, so their frame of reference is everything should be available all the time and always. So if you look at it from a user perspective, our expectations are so rapidly growing and the frame of reference is so rapidly changing. And as Pat Gelsinger said, today is the slowest day in IT going forward because it's just going to keep up getting faster. And then the third altercation is pretty much an integration. My wife's a retired chef, and so cooking to her is natural. You know, what I do in IT, she can do with food. It's really amazing. And so I got 2 HomePods at home in the kitchen. And I was working with my laptop and my wife's cooking dinner. And all of a sudden I hear her go, hey Siri, set the timer for 10 minutes. And she just naturally goes about her thing. And showing how integrated IT and the services and the interaction is in our community. And the possibilities are endless. So the expectations of my kids and how it integrates, how my wife works with IT, it's just fascinating to see. So the possibilities are endless, and software is what all makes it tick.
I love that. So what has it inspired for you in your own career from that time of tinkering? What's in your sandbox? What are you playing with? What are you excited about going forward?
Oh, I really like the removal of barriers. You know, the integration of Demotica and how that works. Is really fantastic, and for my career, possibilities are endless. I love it to have these type of discussions with our customers to take them outside of their frame of reference they've built up over the years and actually show them what's possible nowadays for them and their companies going forward. And every time when you see those eyes lit up, they go like, and they ask, really? And then people go like, but it sounds too good to be true. I go, no. It's possible, and you're not even the first one to try this. It's really proven technology. And you go, really? That is fantastic. And then to see those eyes open up, that's really what I like to do. And that's why I really wanted to be the pre-sales manager within VMware, because that's actually the voice towards our customers about what our portfolio can do for them. And that's just, it's an awesome place to be.
Well, we've got our car set to 2055. Do you have any predictions for me of where we'll be with the rate we're changing at? Any guesses where we'll be in the future?
2055, well, if you see software is taking over the place, and we're now seeing machine learning and artificial intelligence, my prediction is not that it's going to take over the world, because it's still, we as humans differentiated ourselves towards the most intelligent and adaptable being, and we are still a step ahead. If you look at what IT can do, we're still catching up to what our brains can do. I'm really looking forward to see how close we are at that point in time to actually take over more and more of those functions and be predictable and flexible. I think 2055, that's way ahead, Amy. Wow.
We can't even imagine it yet.
I don't want to calculate my age at that point in time. But it's how we consume content, how we consume services, that'll be more optimal and flexible. I mean, we got all lights and brights and thingies in a car that you still have to steer manually, set to a certain speed to get back to the future. Why not let that thing do it for us? So maybe we're
Very
time
cool.
traveling.
Yeah, hey.
Who knows?
I love it, I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And for your tech confession, join us at techconfessionstheshow.com.